This is to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Houston Texans. Taken at the goal line. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he powers his way up past the 30. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. To throw is Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he takes it all the way down to the 15. It's a big play there for Baltimore. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Jackson going to keep it running right. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 15 yards. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. On 1st and 10, Mills. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mills. Another one caught by Collins.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him. 2
plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. A run here with Pierce. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. A 1st down throw for Mills. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And they'll begin by running the option. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On first down, Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Mills now looks to throw on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mills.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Tyus Bowser drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
On 2nd down, Dobbins, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Now Jackson on first down. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Hassan Ridgeway able to run him down for a loss of a yard. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd. And under pressure, they got him again. Hassan Ridgeway drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. First down, Mills. Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Tyus Bowser able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Final play of the half, Mills. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 6 yards left on second down. Freeman again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. On 3rd down, here's Mills. He's going to look deep for more. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mills. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Michael Pierce in all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, the dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, honors the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start with the option. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Mills on first down. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
To throw again on second down, Mills. That's complete to Auclair, the tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Mills on 3rd and 2. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And this one is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Chris Moore was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Mills to the air again. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. It's a give to Freeman running right. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. That one an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
68 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Hassan Ridgeway, his 2nd sack of the night. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
So here's Mills and the Texans down by 12. A minute 56 to go. Incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mills from the gun on 3rd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. And weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Mills to throw for it on 4th.
Into the secondary, past the 40. Gets this to Moore. And all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Mills.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Jordan. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Looking to throw is Mills.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think that part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. He finds his man, complete. That's Pierce. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Here's Mills.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Now Mills.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will take a knee here.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.